Hey everyone, it's your girl Jonyse, and I am here to talk about some products that I have absolutely been loving, and I felt the need to share it with you. So if you're interested, keep watching. So, okay, let's talk skincare first. Some things that I absolutely love. You want to hear it? Here we go. So, the first thing that I love is my rose water with glycerin, and this is from the Heritage Store. You can pick this up at Amazon. It is under $9, and do you see how much you get? You get 8 full ounces. I use this for myself, and I use this for my kid. It just gives your face a boost of hydration, you know, and it smells wonderful, and it just makes your skin nice and hydrated and sexy, you know what I'm saying? And I like to use this as a toner, and to me this is the most important step, even though I'm skinny. Where the freak did that come from? We all know I'm skinny, right? What the heck? Okay, even though I'm oily, what am I really thinking right now? Like, I'm not even gonna stop and start all over, because the whole world knows that my bony ass is skinny. So let's keep it moving. Okay, so we all know that my skin is oily because I talk about my skin being oily so much, but it's so important that I have hydration in my skin, especially that my skin is aging, you know, so you really need to take care of it. And the most important thing people need to realize is that even though your skin might be oily, your skin can still be dehydrated. And the most important thing you need to do is keep your skin hydrated, okay? Little tip coming from the esthetician, okay? All right, so yes, absolutely love this product. You can use this as a setting spray if you want to. It's just a nice, refreshing spritz for your face. And you can use this as a toner. Now, a lot of people kind of misconstrue what toner is and kind of say, oh, I stay away from toners because it strips the natural oils from your skin. Not all toners are, you know, astringents that kind of like, you know, strip the excess oils or wherever from your face. There are hydrating toners out there. This is a great, you can use this as a toner, and Murad also has an excellent hydrating toner that has cucumbers and all that great sexy stuff to keep your skin nice and hydrated, all right? And also don't confuse you having dry skin with dehydrated skin, because that's 2 different things as well. But let's keep it moving. So the next thing that I want to talk about is something that I use all the time when I'm not wearing makeup. Mostly when I'm not wearing makeup, because I like to use another thing when I'm applying my base. But this Natural Radiance Primer, this has vitamins A and E and all the antioxidants you need to protect your skin from the outside elements. This is why I like it. I don't wear makeup all the time. I don't. It is a chore for me to get dressed. If I have to go somewhere, I am kicking and screaming like a 2-year-old, okay? But I do like to use this. Now, I kind of like to use this on days when I'm not doing my retin-A treatments, okay? But this is just a nice product, you know, especially if you're going somewhere and you're not wearing makeup and you kind of want your skin to have that glow to it. I just, you know, wash my face and put this on, and it, you know, it just makes my skin look a little bit more radiant, and that's why I like it. Especially on, you know, I tend to use this more on days where I'm not wearing any type of cosmetic, okay? So the next thing I want to talk about is a cream, is a moisturizer, cream moisturizer that I like to use on days when I'm doing my retin-A treatment. Retin-A tends to dry the bejesus out of your skin. Which, I mean, to me is not a bad thing, but I don't want the flakes. So to stay away from the flakes and to use this, I use this at night, okay? Because it is extremely heavy. And this is the Emulsion lait-creme concentrate. It does what it needs to do. What I'm saying is that it's nice and thick textured, but once it's applied to your skin, you don't have that greasy feel after a few minutes after it soaks in. It doesn't leave that greasy feel. And I really, really like this. And this is also in my kit as well, because you do have some people that are out there who have extremely dry skin, and this works so nicely. You know, after you're applying the foundation, it goes on smoothly and you don't have dry patches, and that's why I really like this product. And I felt like I needed to get it for myself, especially with those retin-A treatments that tend to dry out your skin. And you know, it's crazy because why can't it dry it out on the areas like in the T-zone? Why I gotta do it on my cheeks and stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's gonna put dry patches where it need to go, up in here. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. Okay, so what moisturizer do I use before I apply my foundation and my primers? So I like to use the Emulsion Matte. People gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta watch, you know, excuse me if I pronounce things, you know, in a way that is not supposed to be pronounced. You say tomato, I say tomato, you know what I'm saying? From, you know, I don't have the most perfect English, but this is the Emulsion hydra-mat. This right here is heaven in a bottle, and because it gives you hydration, but it doesn't, you know, dry your skin out. So it mattifies the oil, but it does what it needs to do as far as giving you the hydration that you need, okay? So the next thing I want to talk about is my baby. Now, it's funny because I bought this a long time ago, and it was very expensive, and I bought it for my kid. And I bought one. Usually when I buy things, I buy it in double. One for me and one for my kid. And I used it once, and I don't know what it was. I put it on my, you know, vanity, and I didn't pick it up. And then I noticed that I was reaching for it a lot to put on clients. And I was like, you know, I need to start using this on myself. So I started using it on myself. And this is the Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer. This right here is great. But you have to know how to use it, because a lot of people complain and they say that it like balls up, you know, almost like when you're using latex, like Elmer's glue or something, and you put it on your skin, and then once it dries, it starts to ball up. That's what they say that this does. But if you don't do this and shake it up and do all the things you need to do and use a little bit at a time, yes, it will do that. And the finish is very mattifying. It kind of gives you that milk of magnesia look that when people put the milk of magnesia on their face, you know, it kind of gives you that gray cast, you know, ash look. This does the same thing. But with this, I try not to put it all over my face. I just put it in my T-zone area and on my cheeks, because this is where I get really oily. Up in here, my chin, the ball of my nose, and I have a big old ball, and the top, you know, my forehead in this area. I concentrate on those areas and go about my business. So I think that's all that I have for the skincare. Now let's talk makeup, because I don't want to make this long. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is my Cargo Blush in Laguna. This is another thing that I've had for a while that I have not been using, and I started using, and I enjoy. I really do enjoy. This is a very, 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 very nice orange shade. And just, I don't know if you guys can see because of the camera, but I mean, it just gives you that nice, you know, nice color to your cheeks. So I needed to start using products that I had because I got rid of a whole bunch of stuff, you know, and sometimes I really feel like it's ridiculous for me to buy product and I don't use it because I got rid of tons and tons of expired makeup, you know, and to be honest, I want to put money more into my kit than myself, you know what I'm saying? A lot of makeup artists, they use drugstore, you know, but they don't have drugstores in their, you know, drugstore stuff in their kit. I like drugstore and I love luxury, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of have a little bit of both, but if I'm going to spend money on product, then I need to use it. Point blank to the period. Okay, moving right along. So the next thing I want to talk about is my Lancome waterproof concealer, okay? And this is in Bronze 5. Now, when I do my highlight, I mix this with my Pro Conceal, okay? And my Pro Conceal is the NC45. I mix that. It gives me the perfect highlight because I don't like highlight that's too bright, but I like it to be there. But, you know what I'm saying, not bam, punch you in the face type highlight, you know what I'm saying? I like to use these together. And it's waterproof, so I don't have to put a lot of powder. You know, when you start having that aging skin, and some people who have a lot of fine lines naturally or hereditary underneath there, you don't want to put a whole lot of powder like you see a lot of these girls on, you know, doing makeup tutorials. They're like, bam, all that banana powder and everything, or whatever powder they're trying to put on it, and then they're trying to cook the concealer. I get it, but not everybody can do that. So you know what I'm saying, if you know that you have, you know, lines underneath here and you don't want that cakey, you know what I'm saying, look like a hot ass mess. I'm sorry, I'm cursing. Yes, I am. But if you don't want that up underneath there, then you want to get a concealer that you know is not going to move. And then you can just lightly with the finest powder dust. What I use is the banana powder that's in my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I just use just a little bit. I don't need a whole lot, just a little bit. Give me what I need. Bam, boom, boom, we're done, to be honest. All right, so next thing I want to talk about is this liner from Lorac. Okay, and let me read the name on here. This is the Front of the Line Pro liquid liner. This liner is like silk. It just goes. It just goes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in love with this. I'm in love. I'm in love. I don't know if you guys can see that. But my other favorite liner is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Liner. But this, it might take over that spot. It might just bump it. But it'll still be my number 2. But right now, this is my number 1. This is amazing. And especially if you have, you know, wrinkly lids, sometimes putting liner can be very frustrating because when you put it on, you'll have those gaps, and then you have to go in there and, you know, make sure that your lines are full, you know, full without any spaces. Because what happens is when you lay your brush down and you pull to apply your liner, it pulls this, you know, it's pulling on the skin, so you'll get those gaps because the skin will fold. You know what I'm saying? So when you're done, you'll see gaps because your skin is folding because you have wrinkly lids. So, but this is so nice and it's soft and it just glides on easy. This is very, very nice. This is a very good product. I'm extremely impressed with it. Okay, moving right along. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is hair product. Now, me, I'm a loyal person by fault. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like changing product too much. I spoke about my natural hair products that I use, and I normally do not go away from those products. But this is the Tali Wajid or Wahid. What is this? Curly Curl Cream. Now they have the Curly Curl Cream and they have the Curly Curl Gel. I prefer the Curly Curl Cream. And I literally only wash my hair once a week now because of this product. I don't have to worry about a whole bunch of product buildup, and it just revitalizes like my curls. All I do is put it on there in the morning. I don't even have to add water. I don't have to add water, people. What naturally curly girl don't add water to their hair to rejuvenate, you know, to get those curls back to popping? You know what I'm saying? This girl, because this is the business. I didn't put any water in my hair today, and I went to parent-teacher conference, and I was on the move, and I just put that, and then it just, boom. I didn't even pick, I didn't even touch, I didn't do nothing. I just put that in there and kept it moving. I loves that product, so I need to go and get me some more, okay? And I think that's the end of my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I offend anybody with my swearing, I am sorry. But that's just me. And if I can't be me, I don't know what to tell you. Alright? I am getting close to my 1,000 subscribers. And when I do hit 1,000 subscribers, it's going to be a giveaway. And if y'all been around for a while on my channel, y'all should already know my giveaways all the business, okay? I'm not going to talk about what it is, but just know that it's the business. I love you guys. I will see you guys soon. Peace.